Welcome back to Drive Factory. I hopefully inspire you to cultivate the drive within. Today, I want to talk about my experience with NoFap, or my NoFap journey so far. And it can be a hard topic to talk about because of just what it pertains to, but that's the real reason why I made this channel. I mean, I have been struggling with it for a long time, and I feel as though now I am starting to figure out some keys to actually sustain my journey into not just NoFap, but next level, which is semen retention or even celibacy. And I know that might sound extreme, but you guys have to realize what your semen is. And you probably heard it many times, but let me briefly explain to you guys that it's a very ancient practice. I mean, if you research any spiritual leader, any spiritual prophet in any religion that you probably have heard of, you're not going to hear Jesus out here pulling bitches. Like, that's not what's happening. That's not how it was. And those are people that I inspire to be like. Buddha, Gandhi, Bob Marley even, I mean, there's a lot of people that have practiced semen retention through becoming the best version of themselves. Whether it's Mike Tyson through just training for a big fight, or Muhammad Ali, mainly for religious reasons on his part, but it also helps with his career. And that's what I really want to talk about with you guys, is how to overcome your urges. And the real reason why I feel like these people were so successful were because they had another avenue to direct this energy. If you read a book called Think and Grow Rich, I don't know if you heard of it. It's a pretty predominant book in the self-development field, which I'm big on self-development. Most of my research and knowledge comes from self-development channels and books that I've come across. And there's a chapter in there called Sexual Transmutation. And if you read it, you probably just gloss over and realize that it's just, it is what it is. But he's talking about something very, very deep and metaphysical and spiritual. When you start to withhold the energy within you, that creative energy that's meant to create another human being, what do you think happens when you waste that energy? When you waste that energy, you're giving up that power, and you can often feel drained. And it's not just when you do it yourself, masturbating. It can be when you're having sex with another girl or another guy, whatever even females can practice this. So you have to be really conscious about who you're hanging around with, who you're trading your sexual experiences with, because if they're having some type of trauma, you're gonna translate that within that meeting. And that's something that is very, very can be easily looked over. Like, why not withhold that energy and see how you can inspire to do something great? And that's what this channel is about. It's about cultivating that drive, because once you start to get that energy under control, starting with the root chakra. If you guys have studied the chakra centers, it starts with the root chakra and it rises all the way up to the crown chakra. But the only way to rise up is you have to master each one. And I'll talk about each chakra in depth. I mean, I've struggled with my throat chakra. I'm the quiet child in my house. I'm more, quiet, even though I'm making the YouTube channel, trying to, put myself out there. I've actually, even parts in this video, I started to stifle myself and feel and start overthinking. But that's because I probably haven't mastered the root chakra. To get to this level where I can master the throat chakra and the crown chakra, comes first as the third eye between them, is I have to control the root chakra. And what does that mean? Really, that just means is conquering your desires, conquering the lust. And that brings me to, what do you do when you have those urges? I'm not gonna sit here and say it's always easy, but you have to have something else. You can't just be sitting around and thinking about the next porno you're gonna watch. Obviously, you're gonna relapse if you're not focusing on something else. So I recommend, either going back to school, picking up a job, making some money. Do something that's gonna help you, that's gonna improve your future. Because when you just waste your energy, or even if you have sex with your girlfriend or sex with somebody all day, all night, like you're just wasting your days. And we don't get our days back. You might make more semen eventually, but you will still be depressed. You will still be in the same state that you're in and not growing. And that's not what we do here. In Drive Factory, I want to inspire all of us, including myself, because I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself. I don't know exactly what day I'm on. I will make a video on my reviews about how many days I've been on once that comes, but I just want to give an overall about what I know about semen retention and how it's been going for me. I'm not gonna lie, I've had rock bottoms, and that's actually one of the reasons I feel like I stopped being vegan. I don't know if you guys seen my last video, but I'm doing a 30-day vegan challenge. But I was really vegetarian before. And one of the reasons I stopped was I started to link every time that I relapsed to my diet. Because I was doing really, really good. Like I started feeling really good. I started, my body was looking the way I wanted to. I wasn't exercising the way I wanted to, but at least I was eating. My energy levels was so high. I was running on a high frequency. But the contrast of, partaking in these habits that I don't want to do anymore, I was starting to relate them, and I was punishing myself. It was like I hated myself for doing what I did. So how I punished myself is I would eat, not just eat, but like binge. Like I would really binge, and it was sickening. I was sick, and I just wanted to say that to you guys because that means I can relate to you. Whatever you're going through, trust me, I have felt it. And I just want you to know that anything that you want to do, you can do it. But first, you have to control your lusts and your desires. You have to control your time management, have a morning ritual, work out. There shouldn't be no reason for me to have to explain how working out is good for you. Obviously, working out is good for you, right? So, what I recommend is right when you feel like you have an urge, you start, fuck it, pump out some 20 push-ups real quick. Go for a run. Go outside, go for a walk. Get some vitamin D, get some oxygen. Go outside. Do some work, whatever it is you're working on. Focus on that work. Listen to that voice inside you that tells you, do this instead. Because there's two voices. There's the one voice that wants you to, go back to being comfortable, going back to doing whatever the fuck you're doing, being this lowly person that wants to partake in these desires. Or there's the angel or your enlightened self that's listening and talking to you every single second saying, you should read a book. You should look at your finances. You should look at your credit. You should go outside for a walk. It's a nice day outside. You know what I mean? Like just little things. You don't even have to do a lot. You can just do 10-minute workout, 5-minute workout, do a core exercise, like just anything, literally anything else. I would primarily do something that takes your energy because That's what happens when you ejaculate. It's mainly you're taking your energy, but times a million. So I'd recommend running or push-ups or things of that nature, because on this channel I will not just be talking about this, but I'll be talking about, you know, fitness, because like I said, I shouldn't have to explain how amazing fitness can be for your health and your longevity throughout your years. So I'm gonna make another video about it, but I'm gonna start running every single day indefinitely. My goal is 365 days. I'm shouting out my man hella good. I'm gonna put a little, you know, caption at the bottom. He doesn't even know about all this other stuff, but because I think he's doing the right thing on that path. But he's definitely been a big inspiration. He's been running every single day for like 3 years, and also been vegan, which is amazing. And I look at him and be like, why can't I do that? You know, whoever that is for you. When you look at someone like, why can't I be like that? If it's Michael Jordan, even if it's, I don't care, Elon Musk, whoever's a millionaire that you want to make and be like, you can do that. You can be that. You have to say it to yourself. I'm capable. I'm worthy. I'm ready. You have to decide. And after you make the decision, wake up and get after it. So I'm not gonna make this too long-winded. I'll make another update video 30 days out and give you guys some more feedback on what I'm going through. And if you guys have anything you want to talk about, if you feel like you're too shy to speak about in the comments, you can even Instagram, post me on Instagram, DM me, LogicLife95 on Instagram. If you really want to be, you know, personal, I'm open to talking to you guys, but I'd recommend just talking in the comments. No one's gonna judge you. It's normal. People are doing this shit like every day, and it's actually weird for you not to do it. That's how fucked up our society has been. It's weird if you're not watching porn, if you're not going out every single night and trying to fuck a different girl. So, I'm not saying these things are 100% wrong. I'm just saying if you want to be on the next level, on like that success level where you have all your dreams, because it's the power of manifestation. You got to have that power, though. If you don't have the power to power your manifestation, how are you supposed to get that manifestation? And I feel like the driving factor behind that is your testosterone, is your semen, retaining and driving up your spine. I'll put a little clip in here, or try to. I'm really bad with this editing stuff, but there's a video that Jim Carrey talks about this process. It's talked about in many books, in yogi practices, about how you actually raise up throughout your spinal column into your pineal gland and fully activate. And that's when you become enlightened. And to me, I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to become enlightened, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not trying to make this too long-winded. You guys have a beautiful day, blessed day, and good afternoon. Peace.